Hey everybody, it's Ch.8 from V.A.T.S Studios, and welcome back to more Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we brokered a peace agreement between the Kings and the NCR. And in today's episode, we're going to be continuing to follow the main plotline of the endgame NCR stuff, up until the point that we can broker a peace between them and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation? That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you. I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Alright, there we go. For the Republic Part 2. And since we've already pretty much broken ties with Caesar's Legion, and Yes Man will do whatever we say no matter what. Huh, I've never seen anyone wear that dress before. Alright, but, it doesn't really matter how deep into the NCR plotline we go, because Yes Man will always follow our directions no matter what. So now the next place we're going to be heading to is Hoover Dam, which is a place we have not been to yet, actually. So yeah, Ranger Station Delta seems like a good spot to go off from there. But the Hoover Dam is actually a pretty interesting place. And it's
smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Like, it's pretty interesting. The dam is actually a pretty interesting place to explore. I probably won't be doing all that much exploration of it, but like if you're playing yourself, have a great time. It's interesting. Definitely a lot more interesting than Caesar's Camp, anyway. Caesar's Camp is a pretty boring place, but Hoover Dam is just a cool one. I mean, just look at that vista there. That alone is cool. But there's a lot of little nooks and crannies all over the dam. And honestly, I've spent so little time in the dam, because I always go independent. I spend so little time around the dam that I don't even know its location all that well. I don't even know how to get around all that completely. I just know that there's a little bit here, a little bit there, and, you know, stuff and other things. Oh man, that music too! I mean, I know for a fact this music's gonna get hit with copyright, but still. Yeah, even NCR has power armor.
One of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
You have power armor!
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that wounded soldier.
Honored to speak with you, ma'am.
Yeah, so there's tons of little nooks and oh, okay. Oh, hey, what's up?
Word is, you're getting popular in the Strip.
So yeah, there's all kinds of little places all over the place to explore. Ah, and I got the location. Nice. That's what I was looking for when I was just kind of dicking around there. Okay, now let's go ahead and find Ambassador Crockett. It's like a Davy Crockett, except more deadly. So yeah, I have never really fully explored Hoover Dam, but there's tons of interesting places all over it to explore. But I generally just keep my travels through Hoover Dam around Ambassador Crockett because...
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable. And right now, I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission?
Yeah, I can handle it.
Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Any questions? Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. Now that that's out of the way, let's see. Mr. House was a concern, but someone conveniently dealt with him for us.
You're welcome.
That reminds me, you might be happy to know that your efforts haven't gone unnoticed. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good. Any questions? Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't afford to leave such an enemy alive. Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers. A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. That's their vulnerability. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of concerns. Is there anything else? After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemies. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. When we finally gave chase, however, they had simply vanished. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and hightailed it out of here. I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios, and never went that far at all. Any other questions? Dismissed.
Oh yeah, just ignore the fact that I have a member of the Brotherhood of Steel with me right now, wearing active power armor. I mean, I guess it works in my favor that I gave her the non-Brotherhood of Steel faction armor for the power armor, but still, it's kind of funny. It's just like she's wandering around in power armor. I mean, I guess these guys have power armor too, but it's the old model power armor, and it's like semi-broken. Like the shoulder pads are missing. Like a little bit of the like pack is broken. Like it's salvaged power armor. You know, it's not in high condition like... It's not in really high condition like you would see... It's not in really strong condition like you would see, like Brotherhood armor being. Because although the NCR can salvage power armor, they don't know how to use the power armor, really. They don't know how to maintain it, not like the Brotherhood does. So this is the point at which we'll be able to broker a peace agreement with the Brotherhood of Steel and... Goddamn Sandstorm. So this is the point at which we'll be able to broker a peace agreement between the Brotherhood of Steel and the NCR, and be the last thing we need to actually do for this chapter. As soon as I can figure out where the bloody balls and a half I need to be to... Actually, okay, yeah, no, that looks like it over there. Because I know the thing's right next to the gate. I really hope... Oh! Hey, what's up, Brotherhood of Steel Patrol?
Hart knows his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
There we go. Okay, so instead of, you know, blowing up the reactor, which we could do by hacking a very hard terminal, or collecting the keys from McNamara, the head of security and the head scribe and detonating the reactor. We can instead just broker a peace agreement, because although if you overthrow McNamara, you cannot broker peace. The head paladin will not accept peace under any terms. But McNamara will. And that's why I honestly say McNamara is better, because first of all, his quest doesn't fuck with the quest lines for your other companions, and he can broker a peace.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you. It's a protective... I suppose it was only a matter of time. I wonder if, given the NCR's current situation, they would consider a truce of sorts. We've given up our claim to Helios, and we don't have any interest in claiming Hoover Dam, so our ambitions are not at crossed purposes. Perhaps it's time for a new strategy. Go to the NCR commander and tell her the Brotherhood is willing to put aside our enmity for the time being. Further, tell her that we are willing to send troops to aid in their coming defense of the dam. My guess is they're in no position to refuse.
Alright, there we go, and that handles that. So all we gotta do is talk to McNamara, and he'll hook us up with a truce. And this is the only way in the Independent run to actually get the Brotherhood of Steel handled properly. There's no other way to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel properly aside from destroying them. Like, there's no other way to have them not be an issue for us once we're done, other than destroying them. So we kind of have to run through a majority of the NCR's plotline just to ensure the Brotherhood is not going to be a problem. Alright, Veronica. Come with me.
Aw, just when the stand...
Alright, Hoover Dam. Oh, hey, and we're idolized by the NCR again, because we went into the NCR mainline, so they've forgiven us turning our back on them from Mr. House and Caesar. Nice. Very convenient. Very convenient. I guess the same way Caesar did, too. Although I suppose that's semi-necessary.
You know what?
I'm really surprised Colonel Moore accepted the Brotherhood's help. I heard she lost a lot of men in...
Well, I mean, to be fair, every Brotherhood chapter is kind of a self-governing body. Because there's no way you can keep in communication in the wasteland like this. Alright, where the hell are you? God damn it, I hate it when the commander wanders around. I have to... Where are you at? Oh, you're just hanging around over here. What up?
Has the Brotherhood been found? And you believe them? Do you have any idea how long we've been fighting those bastards? Ugh, Crocker will have a field day with this. He'll want to establish diplomatic relations with them, for Pete's sake. But we've got more important matters to attend to. The President is due to arrive soon, and we're sure the Legion won't waste such an opportunity. I want you to assist the security detail we've prepared for the President. His safety is critical to maintaining the men's fighting spirit. Go up to the Visitors Center and speak to Ranger Grant. He's in charge of security during the President's visit. Dismissed.
Alright, so we did get some infamy for the... We did get some infamy for that. But peace between...
I've heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
No! I need to walk away for like a year at best. Then I'll be back. Like, I'm gonna make a hard save just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Alright, but even though we did get a little bit of infamy for that, setting up peace between the NCR and the Brotherhood was the only way to ensure that there isn't any more problems. So now that the Brotherhood and the NCR have had peace, we can return to Yes Man and tell him that we have done so, and that'll ensure that we get the exact ending that I'm going for this, because Fallout New Vegas has so many possible endings, it's ridiculous. Like, you'd have to play the game 10 10 times over to see them all. Because there's, like, different endings for each faction, and then based on those factions, what decisions you make while running those factions, and then all kinds of things. Certain allies are being killed while others are alive. Some of the craziest ones is there's actually something called the sociopath ending, where you just kill every single named character in New Vegas. Or in the entire game. And it's basically just well, this town was destroyed, and this town was destroyed, and this town was destroyed, and everything's dead. But, okay. Let's go ahead and have a return to Yes Man.
Your move, creep.
Shut up.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else? Please, go on. Really? Well, that's a surprise. They'll really want to blow me up. But maybe dumb machines like me ought to get blown up and scrapped for salvage. Who knows? Not me. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Alright, so things are... I mean, this game is circling the drain. We're almost ready. Almost ready for endgame. But unfortunately, we got one last... Well, not unfortunately. We have... Not unfortunately. I don't even know why I said that. We have one last DLC.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved.
But we have one last DLC that we need to take care of. And that is the Lonesome Road, the DLC I've been saving for last.
Aw.
So, but before we do anything else, I think I'm going to end this episode off here. And in fact, I think I'm going to end this chapter off here as well, because I've finished everything that I really wanted to do for Chapter 8. So, I hope you all... Okay, so...
What's up?
Yeah, let's dismiss everybody.
Why does every... Nice! Can I order room service?
Alright, and you... Alright, there we go. So, I think we're going to end it off here. Because now's a pretty good spot to end this episode off, and in fact, we're going to end this chapter off here. So, I hope you all enjoyed Chapter 8 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. And in the next chapter, we're going to be completing and doing the DLC Lonesome Road. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and that I see you all in the next chapter. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Oof, almost done. We are almost done with New Vegas, and I'm excited. We're circling the drain. It's almost there.
Talk to you soon.
One DLC, few more missions, and we're set. 100%.
See you around.
Whew, man, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Boone agrees. Alright, but have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
All right, then.